YouTube video of the year. I'm going to be talking about my New Year's resolutions today. They're not going to be the usual things like not eating chocolate and cake and drinking and watching TV, because I like eating cake and drinking and watching TV, so I've got no intention of stopping doing that. So I've written them down in case I forget. So I've got 8 New Year's resolutions. So here we go. Number 1 is to make more YouTube videos. I'd really love to grow my channel this year, so I'm going to try and just upload the videos more regularly, and I'm going to try and make them a bit more professional. When Phil edits them, he's always saying that I'm banging everything around and making so much noise, so I'm going to try not to do any banging. I've got a proper light set up, and I'm just going to try, I can't promise anything because this is me we're talking about, but I'm going to try and make them a little bit more professional and definitely more regular. So my number 2 is random acts of kindness. Now I like to think that I do this anyway, but I want to just do it more often. And then a really easy place to start is at the supermarket. So maybe you could let somebody in front of you, if they've only got a basket and you've got a big trolley, maybe you could push somebody's trolley back for them. Maybe if they're buying a carrier bag, you can say, here, have one of mine. Also things like when you're driving, maybe stop and let a pedestrian cross. I don't mean if it's dangerous, but if you're going down a residential street and you're going slowly anyway and somebody's waiting to cross, let them cross and maybe smile and wave. I'm always waving to people when I'm driving, but that's because I've taught this to Freddie as well. We drive in London, so it's busy. And I find maybe if you're at a junction and nobody's letting you out, if you just start grinning at somebody and waving and saying, can I go? They always let you go. That's not a random act of kindness, I'm doing that for myself. But generally, smiling at people, being friendly. Maybe if you're in a big group, make sure that you chat like to the quietest person and make them feel included, and just generally be nice. Oh, another thing that I think is really nice, it really struck me when we went on holiday to New York earlier this year. People in America constantly tell you how nice you look. Oh, I love your bag, those shoes are great. We don't do that here, and it's a really nice thing to do. So if you see somebody that you think looks nice, just say, wow, you look great, or wow, I love that outfit, that colour really suits you, because it could make somebody's day. Okay, number 3, walk the line. I don't know if this is the official name or if I've made it up or just heard it somewhere, but I live in London and I really want to walk the whole tube network. So for example, I would choose a line, so let's say the Northern Line. Start in the north, at the end of the line, High Barnet. I know this line quite well because we used to live in High Barnet and Finchley, and walk from High Barnet to it's Totteridge and Whetstone, then from Totteridge and Whetstone to Woodside Park, West Finchley, and so on, all the way to Morden in the south. And I'd love to do that for every line. I'm really trying to persuade Phil to do it with me, but he's having none of it. But I really think he should do it because he's got high blood pressure and he needs to walk more, and it's so boring walking around here. We did all that in lockdown. There's nothing else that I want to see in the particular area that I live, so I really want to do that, but I don't want to do it on my own. I thought I might have a different friend for each line, but the only friend that would do this with me has moved to Gloucester, so I don't think that she's going to be free anytime soon to waste hours and hours and hours walking the line. Anyway, that's something I would like to do. Right, number 4. I would like this year to shop less. Now, I don't think I'm extravagant, but I do love shopping. And really, I think with a lot of people, shopping's become like a hobby. And I don't want it to be for me anymore. I've got more than enough stuff, and I would rather spend my money going out and having a good time, or doing a random act of kindness with it. So I'm going to consciously cut back on things. I don't need any more clothes, I don't need any more jewellery. Oh, by the way, this was a Christmas present that I forgot to include in my what I got for Christmas. So that's number 4. Right, number 5, I am going to appreciate, not that I don't, but show my appreciation for Phil, my husband, more this year. And I think this is a really good one for everybody, to appreciate your loved one, because they're the people that irritate you the most, and it's so easy to be constantly pointing out the toilet seat or the dirty shoes and blah blah blah. So instead of focusing on all these negative things, focus on all the really good things. That's what I'm going to do, because Phil does so much for all of us, and I just want to show him how much is appreciated, including editing these videos. So thank you, Phil. Number 6. This one is to travel more. And I don't mean going on holiday. I've decided, I had a lovely holiday last year. We went to Corfu, and it was great, but really, looking back, it was just like most of our holidays. And I don't want to waste time sitting on a beach, sunbathing, eating and drinking to excess anymore. When I go away now, I want to go somewhere interesting, where I'm going to learn something or see something amazing. I'd love to go and see a blue whale in the wild. I'm saying this because I watched Mammals last night, which is the most fantastic TV series. We sat and we watched one after the other last night. I've got 2 more. We're going to do that tonight. But anyway, so I would love to see like the giant redwood trees or something interesting. I don't really want to sit on a Greek beach again. I don't mean ever again, and obviously Greek beaches are fantastic, but I kind of think I want to do something a bit more interesting now. Sorry, somebody's just being murdered outside the window. Some small child. So number 7, I just ran and got the books. I need to read The Secret again. There's 3 books in this. Well, it's not exactly a trilogy because it's not a story, but this is all about being positive and being grateful, and if you believe good things are going to happen to you, they will. And I feel, I haven't read it for a couple of years, and I feel I've kind of stopped doing it so much in my head, so I want to get back into it again. And I've only got these 2 because I must have lent the first one, The Secret. I must have lent it to somebody, I can't remember who. I haven't got it. But these 2 will probably do, because to be honest, they'll say the same thing. And number 8, the last one on my New Year's resolution list, is to get rid of my verrucas. I don't even know if they are verrucas, but I've got these little dots on the bottom of my feet that aren't black, but are quite hard and irritating, and I've had them for years, and I've bought Bazooka that verruca and all sorts of things, and nothing's really worked because I don't think I stick with something long enough. So this year I would like to get rid of my verrucas. Maybe I should do a YouTube video. What do you think? Let me know. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic year, and I will be seeing you very soon. Bye!